Okay, so it was a kooky sales weekend. I sold the highest price item so far on eBay since well, not the highest priced item on eBay. I'm sure lots of other people have sold more valuable stuff, but my highest priced item on eBay since I've been a reseller. But I also messed up a listing and on the same day sold my lowest priced item. So stick around. Let's check out what they were. Welcome to my channel, SSKPromo. My name is Ken, or some of you may know me as Mr. Bill. If you follow other resellers on YouTube, you may have seen me in the chats, but I am a full-time reseller based in Ohio. I find most of my items at thrift stores or yard sales, auctions, or nowadays people just give me stuff and I put it on eBay and try to sell it for a profit. It is Monday, and I just got back from the post office delivering my packages from the weekend sales. I only had 13 things going out, but among them were my highest sale ever as a reseller so far on eBay, and also my lowest sale. So we'll take a look at a few of the items first that were just kind of common everyday sales, give you an idea of the types of items that I am selling. One of the best ways I have found to get items moving and make sales on eBay is to run sales in your store, to promote your listings, and definitely end and relist items that have been in your store for a while and are kind of getting stale. It gets them a little bump up in the search for items. So this weekend I did have a 10% sale going on in my store with some promotion. The first item was this Cactus Black Label Hawaiian beer print shirt. I bought this at a local thrift for $2 and it sold for $17.09 with the buyer paying shipping. The next couple of items were some hats that I sold. This first one was a Callaway golf hat, real nice black and gray mesh back. It was made by Puka, or heck, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it sold for $10.75. Bought this at a local thrift for $1. The second hat I sold was a Realtree camo, had the Dodge logo on the front and kind of like an American flag print around the brim of it. I had bought this at the Ollie's store, kind of on an RA deal, where they were clearancing these out at the end of last season. Bought this around $2.99, I think I bought it for, and it sold for $13.49. This was another one of those items that had been sitting in my store since last year, and I ended it recently and relisted it, and boom, it sold. This next item was a pair of Asics Gel Blur 33 women's running shoes. They were a size 9. I don't know if my girlfriend gave me these or if I just took them from her house. She has like 1,000 pair of shoes, so she's not going to miss them either way. But they ended up selling for $21.59 with the buyer paying shipping. A couple of plush items next. I like to pick up plush because it's generally cheap. I pay mostly 25 to 50 cents per item. They're easy to list, and they're things that I can just throw in real quick when I need to list some things. They help build the inventory in my store. So this first one was a Care Bear Funshine Bear that I had paid 50 cents for, and it sold for $11.24 with the buyer paying shipping. The next item was this lot of 5. They were vintage Taco Bell dogs, and they were all talking. You press them and they'd say stuff like "Yo quiero Taco Bell" and "Here, lizard, lizard, lizard," all the things from the commercials back, I think in the 90s when they were running that promotion. But I bought these for 25 cents each, so I had $1.25 in them. I did take a best offer on these at $13. It's not really yard sale season just yet in my area with cold temperatures, but you do find some people jumping the gun on the warm weather and having a sale. So I found one recently and got this Sony Video 8 Handycam camcorder. I grouped this up with about 5 or 6 other items that I found, and I offered them $10. They were just trying to get rid of stuff, so they took it. So I have about $2 in this item. Brought it home, tested it out, which I got lucky because they had left a tape in the machine. I don't have an 8mm videotape lying around, so I was able to use it for testing. Plus enjoy their vacation footage. Looks like they had a good time in the mountains or the desert or wherever it was, but looked like a really fun family vacation. But I ended up selling this for $95.39 with the buyer paying shipping. The next item I sold, well, actually I sold 4 of them, was like this blimp right here that you see in the background. I bought a case of those from my uncle. There were 23 in the case. I paid him $8, which puts me at about 35 cents a piece. I sold 4 of these over the weekend at $14.17 a piece. I've sold total on those so far 18 of the 23 that I had for sale at an average of about $15 a piece. So that's been a really good buy and a really nice profit. So those are all the regular kind of items that I sold over the weekend. And now we're up to the biggest sale and the smallest sale. Which one would you like to see first? Leave it in the comments down below and I will... Oh, wait, you can't do that. This isn't live. And it's not live because I'm new to YouTube and don't have enough subscribers yet. If you would like to help out with that, hit that subscribe button down below and also that notification bell so you can see when I post new videos. So we will start with the smallest sale first. I always like to say if you didn't make any mistakes, you probably haven't learned anything. And so this item comes with a lesson. Check your listings before you post them. I sold this Kohl's Care Frederick the Mouse plush. I had paid 50 cents for this at the thrift store, and it was supposed to be listed for $10.50, and it ended up selling for a whopping $1.05. So must have got a decimal point out of place when I listed this. Great deal for the buyer. Even with the low sale, after fees and everything, I think I'm still around 40 cents or so that I made on this item. So it's better than a stick in the eye, but it's a good lesson to check your listings before you post them. So that brings me to the biggest sale of the weekend. Not only the biggest sale of the weekend, but also the biggest sale I've had since being a reseller. It was for this Canon Pixma Pro 100 printer. Now, every item that you sell has some sort of a story behind it. Where you found it, how you found it, how much you sold it for. The story behind this one, I was watching another reseller's live chat one night, and he had mentioned that if you have a grand opening of a thrift store, or maybe your local thrift store has been closed for a while for remodeling, when they open the store back up, they're going to stock it with the best items that they have at really good prices. That way, people come, they get really good deals, and they're more likely to come back thinking those are the types of deals they'll get all the time. I had made mention in the chat that, man, I wish I'd had this information last week because one of my local Goodwills had been closed for a while for remodeling and had just opened up on Monday. And I think it was like Thursday. Well, he encouraged me to still go. Just go. There's probably going to find some deals that you didn't miss out. Just check it out. So I went the next morning, and wouldn't you know it, I found this printer still brand new, factory sealed in the box. I did pay up for it. I paid $100, but I had done my comps on it, and I ended up selling it for $652.50. So I really appreciate that great tip I got. Being new to YouTube, I don't want to just throw out some gratuitous shout out trying to get a mention on somebody's video, but I will say the host of this program, I watch a lot of his videos. He shows you everything that he flips, all the stuff that he finds, and usually makes it a lot of fun doing so. So that'll pretty much do it for the weekend sales. If you're still here, I appreciate you sticking around. And if you would, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And as always, everyone have a great day and a profitable tomorrow. Okay. Everybody keeps telling me if you want to make YouTube videos, the first thing you have to do is turn on the camera. So, I think it's on.